Hello and welcome to the Simplifiers podcast. Today's bonus episode is another one of my super thoughts of the day. If you're zooming from one thing to the next today, these super short mini episodes are a quick burst of inspiration to help you spark new ideas, new ways of thinking, or simply challenge old beliefs you might have. It's time to get back to basics and simplify your life. And today's topic is for anyone who's going through an epic fail right now in life. Which actually, I think that's all of us at some point, right? Today's super thought of the day is this. How do you bounce back when you have an epic fail in life? No one likes to shine the spotlight on their massive failure. We know it all too well. We don't actually need to bring it front and center, am I right? Well, maybe, or maybe not. Failure comes in all shapes and sizes. What's big for someone else might be tiny for you. And I mean, who really has the power to decide how big or small it is or what impact it makes on your life, either personally or professionally? Spoiler alert, it's you. First and foremost, realize this, dear friend. It's not about what happens to you in life. It's all about how to react to it. Your perception of this one singular moment, are you going to give it the power to control you, to dictate the next 5 or 10 steps in this tango we call life? Yeah, you might have to step backward here or there, or sidestep and take a lateral shift that doesn't make any sense when singled out all on its own. But honey, when you zoom out and actually look at the big picture of what's going on, the tango is dead sexy on you. Just keep taking that next step and the next one after that, over and over again. Don't give up. But if you're still suffering with the butt hurt of epically and gloriously failing in your business or in your life, here are 3 simple things that I do to help myself bounce back. Number 1. Give it 48 hours. Everything can change in 2 days. Repeat that over and over in your head. Write it on a Post-it note, put it somewhere where you can see it multiple times a day. Give yourself the permission to mourn the loss or feel angry or embarrassed or whatever is coursing through your body right now. Feel it fully. Binge on Netflix and LaCroix if that's your jam. Stay in your pajamas and be present in your heavy, heavy feelings. The heavy is just as important as the light. Acknowledge these feelings, journal them out, splatter paint on a canvas in absolute anger. But most importantly, you have to let it out. Do your thing to recognize it, acknowledge it, and get it out of you. But only for 48 hours. Number 2, phone a friend. Once you realize you're getting into a funk, immediately text your very best girlfriend and tell her. Use a code word if that's your jam, and as embarrassing as it may feel, push through that barrier and tell her what's going on. And the pact is this. She's going to ping you from here or there in the first 48 hours. But most importantly, she promises to connect with you once the 48 hours is finished, to pull you out of the muck and whip you back into shape. Because sometimes, every now and again, you just need that friend who's going to pull you up by your bootstraps when you don't have the strength to do it yourself. Number 3, choose wisely. So now she's either come to your house bearing tacos and queso, which, by the way, is a really good friend, or simply phoned you up to be a listening ear. It's time for you to take a hot shower and, like Rachel Hollis says, girl, wash your face. It's time to start anew. You now have a choice. Are you going to let this thing have power over you or not? Choose wisely because it's all up to you. While it may still hurt your heart, your mind, your body, your soul right now, hear my words, friends. You can do this. I totally believe in you. This moment does not define you. This thing has no power over you. Look here, you have 100% survival rate of everything that's happened to you so far in life, and you are going to survive this too. It just requires you to believe it as well. Just take the next step that has been divinely lit for you, and the next one after that. I see you. Even here, even now, you're doing the thing. If this thought of the day inspired you, I want you to snap a photo of your epic, glorious, beautiful mess of a failure and diffuse its power by sending it to me via Instagram, either privately as a direct message or publicly. Just tag The Simplifiers, and I'll be your virtual accountability buddy in your quest to simplify your life. Now, a big thank you to Hadil Al-Musallam, who's left us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. She wrote, "I just love the anxiety episode since I too suffered from it. I love the calmness in Mary's voice and her interviewee, author from Anxiety to Love, Corinne Zupko. This episode is a must listen to all who suffer or have suffered anxiety." Thank you for your kind words, Adil. My talk with Corinne is definitely one of my favorites as well. So much so, I made it episode number 1. Have a listen, friends. I want to hear what you think as well. If you want to plug in with other simplifiers like this person who listens to our podcast, join our free online community, the Super Insiders. Here you'll find more tips, tricks, freebies, and more importantly, real-life connection with others like you who want to simplify their life. And it's all for free. Go to thesimplifiers.com/super. That's thesimplifiers.com/super to join our free online community, or click the link in the show notes to join us on the inside. And as always, friends, keep things simple.